Hello and welcome to the FBsync Addon demo video. In this video, I show you how you can synchronize your contacts to a Facebook custom audience. With this, I show you in very detail how the FBsync Addon works. So let's start. To sync your contacts to Facebook, you need two simple steps. First, you need your contacts in Google Sheets. You can do this with Supermetrics for Google Sheets, for example. In this video, I assume that you have your contacts already available in Google Sheets. If you haven't, please have a look on the videos where I show you exactly how you get your data in Google Sheets. For this, I have two videos created. First, get contacts from any system to Google Sheets, and second, get contacts from Google Analytics to Google Sheets. So please look at these videos, and in this video, I assume that you have your contacts already available in Google Sheets. And if you have your contacts available, you can, as a second step, send them to Facebook using the FBsync Addon. Now I show you how that works. So first, we need to go to G Suite Marketplace and we need to install the Facebook Custom Audience Sync Addon in Google Sheets. So click on install, get ready to install, yes, continue. Choose the Google account you want to install the add-on. In my case it's Michaela Linhardt. Accept that the FBsync Addon needs several permissions to work. It's important to know that the add-on doesn't have access to your Facebook account or to your Google Drive documents, but it does need several permissions to work. So in my case, it's in German language because my browser is in German, but in your case, it is in English or in your browser language. So I accept that I trust the Facebook Custom Audience Sync and click on Go. Now the add-on gets installed and the G Suite Marketplace notifies you where you can find the add-on. Then open any Google Sheets document and go to Add-ons here in the menu to Add-ons and click on Facebook Custom Audience Sync. Hit the Open Settings button. Now a sidebar opens and first you have to connect with your Facebook account. This is of course necessary so that your contacts can be sent to your Facebook account. Again, I don't have access to your Facebook account. I cannot see any campaigns or anything else, but I need access to create a custom audience for you and to send your contacts to your Facebook account. And it is very important that this account must have access and permissions to create and modify custom audiences inside your Facebook ad account. So click on Connect with Facebook, and then he asks with which user, and I say again, my name is Michaela Linhardt, that's okay. So now you are logged in and now you can create your sync. For this, click the green Add Sync button. Now a pop-up opens and you can configure your sync here. For this you need to go through only through 3 simple steps. First, select your Facebook advertising account. This is important because often people have access to several ad accounts, and if this is the case, you have to select the one you want to sync your contacts to. In my case, I use Hausdorff.at. Hausdorff.at is an online shop for organic wines here in Austria, and it's the online shop from my parents-in-law. They are winemakers and I help them to sell their wines online via their online shop. And in this case, I want to create a new custom audience for red wine lovers to target them with our red wines. So I choose Hausdorff.at. Please note that the account here must have access and permissions to create and modify custom audiences inside your ad account. Once again, without that, it is not possible to sync the contacts to your Facebook ad account. Okay, second, you need to create a new custom audience, and for this you only need to enter the name of a custom audience, and in my case it is Red Wine Lovers GA 90 days. I put GA here because the data is from Google Analytics, and I put 90 days as well because my audience consists of people who bought in the last 90 days. But it is the best to stick to your naming conventions or the naming conventions of your company, and I put this here in the recommendations as well. The amazing thing is that the add-on takes care of the rest. So the add-on creates a new custom audience for you with the name you entered here in the audience name and the advertising account you selected here above. So last step, select the data source. The last step is the most demanding step because it assumes that you already have your contacts available in Google Sheets. And once again, to learn how you get your contacts in Google Sheets, go to how to get your data from any system to Google Sheets or how to get your data from Google Analytics to Google Sheets. That's 2 video courses available in this course where you learn how you get your contacts in Google Sheets. Now I have my contacts available. You can see it here in the background, and here you can see all the hashed email addresses available for my red wine lovers or my red wine first time buyers. So I can select the source here. It is available in the red wine first time buyers sheet. So I choose this sheet. It is available in column A, yes, and it starts from row 16. And please note, you can only sync plain email addresses or SHA-256 hashed email addresses to Facebook custom audiences. Yeah, this is important to know, and that's why I put it here again. In my case, I have hashed email addresses. They are available here, and that's why it is possible to sync these contacts to Facebook and Instagram. Why email addresses? Why plain text? Why SHA-256? This is because Facebook mainly recognizes its users based on their email addresses. So it is a requirement from Facebook to use the email addresses to target people in Facebook and Instagram, and either in plain text or SHA-256 encrypted. Okay, that's all the magic. Save the sync, hit on Save Audience Sync button. Now the add-on loads. Now you can see your configuration here in the configuration overview. The red icon here indicates that the sync is disabled yet. So no data is synced to Facebook yet. Next to the icon is the name of the sync, and you can rename the sync if you want, so you can call it sync 1, for example. And here you have some more information from your settings, your Facebook ad account, which is host of Addon, your audience name, red wine lovers, the name which you already gave. There are no numbers of users yet because you didn't enable the sync yet, and also the match rate and audience sync size is not yet available because you didn't start the sync yet. And the sync status is also wrong because you didn't enable the sync, and it is in German language for me because my Google Sheets document is in German language, but for you it is in English or in the language which you use in your Sheets settings. Let's enable the sync, so just hit the Enable Sync button. The icon next to the sync name changes to a green check mark. So the green check mark indicates that the Facebook custom audience sync is enabled and your email addresses get now automatically synced to Facebook. Congratulations! Moreover, the match rate, the estimated audience size, the sync status and date of last sync get fulfilled with standard values. So number of users is 3,960. That's the amount of users I have available here in my Google Sheets document, and the match rate and estimated audience size is still a standard value because it takes a few minutes to sync the data to Facebook. The depending on the size of your audience. So 1,000 contacts get synced very fast, whereas 10,000 or 100,000 contacts just need a little bit of time. Facebook needs up to 48 hours to correctly match the email addresses in its systems. This is why the match rate and the estimated audience size can be dramatically low after a few hours, but acceptable high after 48 hours. Therefore, it is mainly important to wait at least 48 hours before you check your synchronization state. Okay, so please do wait this 48 hours before you come back to your Google Sheets and check your audience, check the match rate, the audience size, as well as the sync status, or you can directly do this in Facebook Ad Manager. But please wait 48 hours. Finally, I will very briefly talk about the functionality of the FBsync Addon. The most important advantage is that it updates your audience automatically. It checks every hour whether new users have been added, and if new users are available, the add-on synchronizes the new contacts to Facebook as well. And the add-on also checks every hour whether users dropped out of the audience and deletes them from the audience. This means that the FBsync Addon is very accurate and even more accurate than other tools that do the same. Yeah, as a rule of thumb, audiences get updated only once a day, but the FBsync Addon actually updates your audience every hour. And that's a big advantage of the FBsync Addon. Furthermore, you never ever need to double track your data with the Facebook Pixel anymore. The desired data only has to be collected once, for example in your analysis or in your email tool, in your online shop or any other system. And if you have the email addresses of your users available, you can simply sync it to Facebook with the FBsync Addon. No more double tracking with the Facebook Pixel, no more overhead work. And another advantage is that going this way, you can create high quality but low cost Facebook retargeting ads. That's the only reason we are doing this. Creating high quality but low cost Facebook retargeting ads. That work. Yeah? Because it is super important to target the right people, those who you actually want to reach. And the nice thing is that you can reach more specific users if you take the contacts of your systems. Yeah, your email systems, your CRM system, your database, and of course Google Analytics. With Google Analytics you can create very specific user segments, and with the FBsync Addon you can target them on Facebook too. Yeah? Now that you have the tutorial, it's up to you.